Don't be texting my phone after you know you her friend. He had another girlfriend. I'm sorry to tell you that you basically lost your virginity to my sloppy seconds. Informant. What? You really just exposed yourself for continuously being a fake weird ass.
I think I can lie for you. I think I die for you. Don't let me cry for you. Don't think when you call me boo.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Lacey and I'm back again with another epic, juicy, ghetto, and drama-filled story time. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Lacey. My government is Alicia. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, what's good? Poppin' was cracking. Y'all chilling? Hi, bet. Y'all see the title of today's video? I do not know what the title of today's video is as of yet, to be honest. Hopefully I can figure it out. But it's basically going to be part 4 and the last part to the Little Mean Girl high school series that I got going on. This is the end. We wrapping it up today, okay?
Oh my God.
Don't act shocked.
And if you're confused, if you haven't watched the series, all of these videos are up currently, parts 1 through 3, and then this is part 4. So it's on you if you want to watch part 4 first, or if you want to watch part 1. I don't know. I don't know what you want to do. But whatever you do, can y'all please do me a solid? Like, I know I ask y'all every video, but I really feel like because I low-key was on a hiatus, my little momentum for my channel slowed up a bit. And it would really help if all of y'all that be watching, like, it'd be thousands of y'all watching and we only get a couple hundred likes. It's like, if y'all can help me, I could give y'all more content if we could get the numbers up. So if y'all could like more, engage more with the video, comment more on the video. If you're a silent watcher and you don't want to comment, fine. And definitely make sure y'all post notifications are on. I be forgetting to tell y'all. Make sure they on. Just like the video, please. I'm asking y'all. Y'all want to keep seeing content? We gotta fill each other's cups up. Like, for real, we really gotta fill each other's cups up. And if there's anything that I can do as an entertainer for you guys and as a content creator to make the experience more engaging, more reel you in and keep you there, please give me some nice constructive criticism as well. Period. That's all I gotta say for now. Let's just get straight into the story time. Okay, so I know some of y'all probably been waiting, and I got some notes because I'm not trying to forget anything. I know some of y'all probably been waiting for part 4, waiting. We picking back up from where we left off, part 3. Part 3, I ended it off by basically saying me, Anna, and Belle were in the park after after Anna had her graduation party, and we was, blowing it down, chilling, enjoying the sunset, enjoying the park nature vibes. We're hearing the crickets, we're getting bit by mosquitoes, we're enjoying life. And all of a sudden, like I said, I look at my phone and I see a text message from Stally an hour ago. Do y'all want to know what the text message said? I wish I had a screenshot. This is how the text message started off, right?
Hey, so I heard you don't want to come to my graduation party because you think it's a setup?
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
That's exactly how it was written, as a question, like a what's the word? Not condescending, but I don't know, somewhere in that family type of text message. So as soon as I see that, I'm on the defense. It's like, bitch, yes, I do think it's a setup, and why are you texting? What? And then she proceeded to say, like, oh, I don't remember all the potatoes and meat and corn, okay? Because it was a long-winded paragraph with her saying a whole bunch of nothing, okay? Just like the first long-winded paragraph that she sent me when she found herself, so-called apologizing for crashing out on me, essentially. So it was like a whole bunch of meat and potatoes in between. And it was some point towards like the end of her paragraph, she says,
but you know, like, it's not even like that. Nobody's setting you up. I invited you to my party to invite you to my party. But you know, I do find it funny that you know
oh, I almost said the man real government name. Anyways,
I do find it funny that you know Messi and you haven't said anything to me. You ain't tell me nothing about you and him knowing each other, and you know that him and I used to talk to each other.
I just got prepared to, you know, eat her up again. I just got prepared to eat her up again because I was like, first of all, don't be texting my phone by the... Okay. No, for real, like, don't be texting my phone by the... That's not your...
Pocket. You...
Like, because at this point now, I know that Messi has a whole girlfriend.
Pocket.
So I'm like, why are you texting me about the next gal mine? Girl, is you crazy? Like, oh, is you cool? Like, that's not yours. Like, why is you trying to clock me? And that's somebody else's tea, babes. Hello? But I didn't tell her all of that. Now, if she probably would have... And again, we was in high school, so I don't know. Like, things could have probably changed now, or maybe this is who she really is for real. But if she probably would have approached me about the situation in a different manner, I would have revealed to her immediately, and I probably would have saved her some time and some heartache herself. I would have revealed to her that, yeah, old boy got a girl. So that's not nothing for you to be checking me about, because he the one with the girl. Over here trying to fondle around with Sarah, Becky, and Holly. No. I basically respond with something along the lines of like, girl, yes, I do feel like it's a setup because, yeah, I knew that you knew me and him was cool and you never said nothing to me. So why would I pull up somewhere and I know it's going to look crazy and I know that's like how me and him know each other is not even how it went down. And I was like, and two, like, I really don't even have to tell you for real. I don't have to come out and tell you that, oh yeah, I'm cool with this person, I'm friends with this person. Like, I don't like, and you, and key word, you said talk. Y'all used to talk. I don't have to tell you. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and two, like, we not even cool like that for me to come to you and tell you who I'm cool with and who I know, whatever the case may be. Like, if you curious about my relationship with somebody, you come to me and you ask me, but it's like, you still wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? She still ain't even really come to me for real, because you came to me when a battery was put in your back.
Clock it.
G shit. A battery has to be put in your back from water for you to even say anything to me about X, Y, and Z, which proves my point. Like, that was a setup. Because you talking about you find it funny when do y'all know what that means when somebody says, you know, I find it funny how that means they feel some type of way. Like, so that means you've been feeling some type of way again, just like the whole series. You always feel some type of way towards me, but never express the type of way you're feeling, and then you lash out. You send paragraphs and then the gagiana is that you knew you felt some type of way. Ben knew you was already feeling some type of way and still invited me to your house where you know I was going to be on your territory. So yes, I feel like a setup. Yes, I do. So after I basically, you know, clocked her tea, and I basically told her like, girl, I don't have to tell you who I'm cool with, one, and two, yeah, it is giving setup, because it takes for somebody to say something to you, for you to say something to me about something that you've been wanting to get off your chest. So, and she basically letting me know like,
well, you know, listen, like, I don't want you to feel like that. It's not a setup, and you can come to the party with Anna if that makes you feel more comfortable.
I was like, oh, I could come with Anna. To my knowledge, like, it wasn't, when the invitation was given to me, it wasn't giving like, oh yeah, you could bring a +1. So I was under the impression like I would have had to go to that party by myself at that. And if I would have went, and if this whole transaction would have never went down, I probably would have went to the party by myself. Like, and I wouldn't, it's not like, okay, I would have been uncomfortable by myself, because at the end of the day, this is a graduation party for people that go to my high school. So even if, which I probably wasn't going to be all up in Stally's face, it was going to be other people there at the party that I could key it up with. So if I did have to show up on my own, I would have did that. Because then the thing is too, y'all probably wondering, why didn't Anna get an invite? She didn't get an invite because her and Staley were never cool. Like, the whole high school career, I don't even think they ever spoke to each other. They don't have no beef or nothing, but they was never cool. So it was no point in her giving Anna a direct invite. But when she said, you know what I'm saying, I could bring Anna, I'm like, oh, I'm damn sure bringing Anna, because Anna, she definitely gave the energy that if some bullshit was going down, she was going to get in the field. Like, her character just gave, like, Alicia, I'm gonna be here for you, like, the fuck. So yeah, and again, that's another reason why I was not trying to go to that party, because I'm like, yeah, I'm not about to walk into a lion's den with no backup. That's wild. Not even one piece of backup, not even one follow-up ready just in case. Nothing. No, that's stupid. Why would I do that? Once me and Staley had this little back and forth exchange in a text message, of course I tell Anna and Belle, they're gagged, they're shocked, they're like, what the F? And I asked Anna, like, yeah, are you trying to come to this graduation party with me? She's like, yeah, like, yes, I'm gonna come, because what the fuck? And it was like, at that point, I didn't understand either why Staley still wanted me to come to the party, because I was just like, girl, I don't even have to go. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't have to show up. Like, I still knew at the end of the day, the energy and the vibes was going to be weird. So it was just like, I don't even need to go, but whatever. It's 3 events that I'm thinking about right now in my head. I'm thinking about Anna's graduation party. I'm thinking about prom night. And I'm thinking about Staley's graduation party. I have a whole story time about prom night. If y'all haven't seen that, y'all need to just go ahead and watch that. If y'all watch that story, if y'all remember the point of the story where I was like, I was drunk AF, having a whole kumbaya session with one of my friends that I fell out with, or whatever the case may be, that was Staley.
Oh my God.
Don't act shocked.
And I'ma just set the scene for y'all. Now, again, these details are crucial to remember if this was before or after. This event that I'm about to tell y'all right now, this happened before this text message exchange that happened between me and Staley. Prom night, at this point, I already know the truth about Messi, that he's a raging whore. I had been like, feel me, kind of fell back off of him. Like, I wasn't pressing him, like I wasn't pressed about him. He wasn't really in my mind for real around this time either. And keep this in mind, y'all, this is before the information gets exposed again that me and Messi know each other, before Water had exposed the information to Staley about the graduate, right? Okay, boom. Prom night, right? I was fucked up. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was told I thought I was gonna die. That's how tore up I was. That night, I was already tore up. I was already off of like some vodka clear. I was off of clear liquor. Okay, I was off of clear liquor. Trees. And at this point, I had smoked a cigar and I was about to take a shot of Henny. Okay, the shot of Henny, I got that from Staley. And basically squad. I got it from squad, basically, because squad was very much still a thing without me. Okay, it was a certain point during prom, and I think everybody was drunk. Honestly, I think everybody was drunk and just told oh, and this wasn't even prom, y'all. This was after prom. It was prom night, but it was after prom, you know, the after party. I don't know who, I think I was probably with Anna or Belle, because that's who I showed up with. And it was a certain point, like, we had went outside because we was gonna go smoke our L, already effed up beyond repair, but whatever. So we go outside to go on like a little L walk. Okay, we bust the corner and we walk down the block. As we're walking down the block, I see Staley, Buttercup, Fan, and I don't know if Petunia was there. Again, Petunia, she's like kind of like a fly on the wall, if we're going to be real. I was talking to them, mainly probably Staley and Buttercup, honestly, and mainly Staley, if you wish. And I don't remember what exactly was said, but something was said to where me and Staley basically started having this drunk ass kumbaya moment. We were just like, you know, girl, I'm sorry for X, Y, and Z. Like, I don't want us to do that. Like, girl, let's hook it out. A little dumbass situation like that, y'all. Like, I don't even... We had that whole little kumbaya. We had that whole little kumbaya moment, like, girl, no, bitch, like, right? According to my knowledge, Anna's graduation party, shit, I think that was like the last week of school, or the last day of school, or the day after the last day of school. Like, so it's crazy that we had this whole kumbaya moment, and she knew that I knew Messi then and still ain't said nothing to me. You still had this whole kumbaya. Granted, we were drunk AF, but the point is that it's crazy. We had that whole kumbaya moment. You know, I guess even around that time, she still ain't really feel the need to check me, clock any tea, ask me about nothing. But you do it when somebody else put a battery in your back. Okay, whatever. Anywho, y'all, let's get to Stallie's graduation party and all that happened there, okay? Which isn't much, but it's some, okay? So boom, finally the day finally comes to go to Stallie's graduation party. I don't remember if Messi and I were in communication. Like, I really don't know. I really don't recall at this time. We probably were, we probably weren't. We wasn't really talking like that for real. Like like I said, we wasn't really talking like that for real. I found out he had a girl, like, and once I found out he had a girl, like, I was just like, ew, you just give me the ick. Me and Anna, we pull up to the graduation party, and like I said, it was at Stallie's house. You know, when we walk in and stuff, we're welcomed in. I don't feel like she would have been on some like fighting ish and then some rah, but I don't know, like, you never really would have known, because I'm just thinking like it was fully chaperoned by like her parents or her family and stuff like that. Would they have let something like that go down or not? I don't know. And then in the same breath, her mama knew I was one of her close friends at a certain point as well, so I don't know what the conversations was and what was going on. But yeah, we pulled up to the party, we was welcomed in. I think, you know, Stallie probably, I don't think she let us in, but I think we kind of just went in because everybody knew it was a party going on. Like, you know, when a house got a party going on and you just walk in because it's a party, you know what I'm saying? So I think we just walked into the party, and you know, they had the music going, they had the party stuff going. And I think it was a certain point Stallie had greeted me and Anna. We was in the backyard portion of her house. So once me and Anna get to Stallie's backyard, one of the first people I see is Yella. Good old Yella. And you know what I noticed? I noticed that Yella is giving me bombastic side eye. Let's clock the tea. Let's clock the tea.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Why is Yella giving me bombastic side eye? I don't know. And I think there's a point where me and Stallie probably see each other and we greet each other. We say, hey, what's up? Because, you know, at the end of the day, this is her party. This is her house. So I'm not going to be at somebody's party at their house and not greet them, say what's up to them. But, you know, I think me and her, we just kind of kept it at, hey, how you doing? Da-da-da. And that was really it. Me and Anna, we was in our own little area doing our own thing. At this point, y'all, Messi has not arrived as of yet. Okay, let's keep that in mind. I don't remember, like I said, if me and Messi was in communication, if I asked him if he was still coming to the party or not. I really don't know. But let me tell y'all what happened when he did come. Okay, so boom, Messi finally makes his grand entrance to the party. And at this point, like I said, me and Anna, we are in our own little corner doing our own little thing. We probably associated with people here and there, but I definitely just keep noticing Yella giving me bombastic side eye. And when Messi comes into the party, I think I seen him. I'm good for seeing somebody from the corner of my eye through my peripheral vision. I don't know what it is, but I'm good for seeing somebody in that state. So from the corner of my eye, I see Messi like coming into the party, because the way her crib was set up, I'm not going to say the exact details, but it was like a crib where you kind of got to walk downstairs to get to the backyard, if that makes sense, because they had like a little patio and it went does that make sense? Okay, cool. So I see from the corner of my eye Messi walking into the party, but I was just like, I'm not saying to him, like, if we speak, it's because he came up to me. Like, I'm not going out of my way, especially here, to get his attention, to acknowledge him. Nothing. Come to me. So feel me, As soon as he come in or whatever, I hear Yella. She's like, because remember I told you they all went to middle school together, right? So I don't know what was the last time Yella has seen Messi, but when he walked in, she made it clear to scream his name in excitement. Mind you, that's already after she been giving me bombastic side-eye. And it's like, babe, you giving me bombastic side-eye over your friend, your same friend that been dogging out your name behind closed doors. But I digress. I see Messi, he hugs Yella, he hugs Stally, he hugging a whole bunch of people because I guess she had people there from her middle school as well. Again, y'all, what did I tell y'all? Like, I really got street smarts. Like, what did I tell y'all? It was gonna be nothing but her people and probably people from outside of our school. So worst come to worst, some happen. I don't really know these people government for real. Like how I know the people government in my school to it. Y'all see what I'm saying? And I ain't know, but bitch, if I got jumped, oh baby, everybody was going down. I don't care.
I'm going to jail. Period.
Boom. So mind you, at this point now, I hear the commotion. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing everything through my peripherals, but I'm keeping it cute. Like, I'm staying in my area because I already know all eyes is on me and this man. Like, I already know. So I'm acting normal. Probably about 10 minutes. And mind you, the backyard wasn't that big. So I know probably as soon as Messi walked up in the spot, he definitely seen me, but whatever, it's cool. Probably like 10 minutes after he was at the party, that is when Messi finally comes and approaches me. And he says hello to me. Mind you, this is in front of everybody. The backyard ain't that big, okay? He finally approaches me after he done spoke to whoever he wanted to speak to, and he gives me a hug, and he says, oh, hey, what's up? And I'm like, hey. And like, it wasn't nothing too crazy. I think we probably had a little bit of small talk, but it wasn't our interaction compared to his interactions with other people at the party was very minimal. Like, as far as like him finally approaching me after 10 minutes of being there and giving me the little BSS hug that he gave me, we probably interacted that was probably like a 2-3 minute interaction. Like, it wasn't anything at all. And it was kind of like in that moment, I was just like, why am I here? By the way Messi was moving, like, he was definitely choosing. He was definitely choosing, and he kind of like chose his side. I'm not even gonna lie to you, he chose his side, which again, that's something that I should have been realized. But at the end of the day, at this point now, I think I'm probably like, I'm either still 17 or I just turned 18. So I'm fresh off of 17 years old. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, even in the party, like, he was talking to Stally a lot, and it's not because I felt some type of way or nothing. I was just peeping-ish and knowing how to move accordingly moving forward. Like, that's all it really was. Like, I wasn't sweating nothing. I wasn't, because again, he had a whole girlfriend, so I'm not clocking no nigga that got a girl. Like, I don't want you. I want single like Pringle motherfuckers, okay? Even in the party too, like, you could clearly sense and tell, because again, the backyard was not that big, y'all. Like, it was a decent size, but it wasn't no big extravagant backyard to where you could literally duck off in a certain, no, everybody was in the same area for the most part. But yeah, it was a certain part in the party where, again, through my peripherals, I'm seeing, like, you know, Messi and Stally, at some point they're sitting down and they're sitting like shoulder to shoulder, leg to leg. Thighs is touching. They're sitting in the party and, you know, they're just having like a conversation, like, yeah, just chat it up, just chop it up, chop it up. And you know what I'm saying?
That kind of hurted me though.
Again, I'm peeping-ish and moving accordingly. Like, that's fine. I don't really care. I'm seeing Stally over there looking like she got the googly eyes for Messi, and I'm just like, it's a damn shame he's a cheater. Cheater. Y'all know, y'all watch that channel, what's his channel? Soulless J? Yeah. Messi's a soulless cheater. Soulless cheater. That's all that's going going through my head. I'm like, y'all might as well use my ass as a decoy because I'm going to show y'all the truth. Like, I think me and Anna, we were still, you know, enjoying ourselves. I think we had went out to go take a L walk and come back inside. And I don't know if we was coming back inside or we was leaving. No, I think we were just leaving, actually. Yeah, I think this was, yeah. We were leaving the party, actually. I know we did take an L walk at some point, but at this point, we're leaving the party. We're walking out, and we just so happen to cross paths with Messi as he's walking in to the house, right? And we cross paths and he just staring at me like, Messi, he just staring at me. Mind you, after you've been basically acting like I haven't existed, like I don't exist, you don't see me this entire fucking night. Like, yeah, you acknowledge me, but you acknowledge me after 10 minutes after you came into this motherfucking party. And then you sitting up in Stally face Kiki. And I was just, but again, I should have known that he was going to be on some bullshit just by how stuff was getting played out. But no, not even that. I should have known. Like, the only way I was going to know, this was how I was going to know, by going through it. Because for future reference, any you think they's going to do some shit like this with me now? They might pull out some other trick. I'm not even gonna lie. I got some other tricks pulled up on me recently. Okay, but it's tricks I've never seen before. That's the thing. So boom, as we cross paths, it's like he intentionally stands in front of me, blocking me from leaving the premises. And I'm so confused. And I'm like, are you good? Like, what the, like, I'm looking at him like, are you good?
Yeah, like, what's up with you? Like, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
And he walks past me and walks back into Sally's crib. That was that. Like, me and Anna went about our business. I don't know what happened at the end of the night. For the rest of the night, it was none of my concern. It was none of my business. I didn't really care. I was ready to just get up on out of there because, you know, the energy wasn't bad. But again, my discernment could have not been, you know, fully where it needs to be for me to detect bad energy, like how I can detect it now. I just wanted to go. I was just like, at this point, I need to just, this is just weird. At this point, I really don't have to see any of these people ever again, if we're going to be real. I'm going to college. We're all going to college. We're all going to different schools. It really was what it was at that point. Boom. I'm a freshman in college now, right? I'm still very stupid and still very dumb, very naive. It wasn't too long before I met Crazy. Actually, and if y'all know the name Crazy, y'all know, okay? And I actually probably got 1-2 more story times with Crazy left, and they're motherfucking crazy, okay? So just stay tuned for that. So it had to be, I don't know, I'm not gonna say the exact time frame, but let's say it was probably like a month or two before I met Crazy. We're in second semester college. We just started second semester freshman year. And out of nowhere, one day, guess who Snapchats me? Messi. He Snapchats me. And I don't remember like what he said in the Snapchat, all that it was saying. Like, I really don't remember, but just know it was something to lure me back in. And he didn't really lure me in for real, because I just kind of already, it was like at this point I was in college. Like, I done seen all different other types of dudes and stuff like that. Like, Messi was not on my radar, like, at all. I was good on him, honestly. So whatever conversation we was having with each other, I feel like it was simply because I was bored and nothing else outside of just pure boredom. That's why we was conversing. One, because he contacted me, and two, because I probably was bored at the time. But that's the thing, y'all. Don't be talking to people when you're bored, because you will end up being in some ish, okay? Even though I was at college, I didn't have nobody like I was effing with, talking to at the time. So I was just like, F it, like, let me just kill time with my boredom with Messi, even though I know he's a messy ass nigga. He don't really deserve my time of day, because you really try to play me and just play with me and just play in my face. But whatever, I'm still young and dumb. I'm not gonna get into all the details, but it comes a point on this specific day, right? I don't know how it happened, how we did it like this, y'all. But just keep this in mind on this specific day. Mind you, we've been in communication, right? Whatever specific day it was, I think I was already, like, I wasn't by my college. It was whatever day. I just so happened to be in the Queens area, and I just so happened to have a ride. It was like, and I kind of already knew what it was. It was really giving booty call. We're gonna keep a spade a spade. It was giving booty call. At this point now, y'all probably like, okay, why is it giving booty call? And you already know that he has a girlfriend. And y'all probably like, why were you back in communication with Messi and you know that he has a girlfriend? Clock this. Messi told me that he was single now. Him and his girlfriend are not together.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Why did I still even give him the time of day, even after the graduation party, after everything? I don't know, because I was slow, because I was dumb. I don't know. Don't ask me these questions. I don't know. Okay. A part of me didn't really fully believe him anyways, but I didn't even really care for real, because I knew that I did not want him. Like, I did not want this man. I knew he was for the streets. I knew he was basura. Trash. Listen, don't ask me who, when, where, why, how. I don't know why my damn self. I think I was just young, dumb, and full of cum. I just so happened to be in Queens, okay, this day. I don't know why. And I was rolling around with like my cousin. And it was like same day, Messi had hit me up, like, cause I think he seen my location. That's what it was. He seen my location and he hit me up. He like, oh, like link. Y'all remember back in the day? Link. Who trying to link? Match. Who got 5 on it? It was like that. It was some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just be in and out. My cousin gonna drop me off. I'm gonna chill with him for like an hour and I'm gonna dip out. That's exactly what my plan was, right? We basically having small talk, but it's like what the energy was given, like, you knew what I came there for. I know what I'm here for. Let's just do this and call it a day. Like at this point. And it really gave, like, I was so player with the whole thing too. I was so player because as soon as everything got wrapped up, beep beep, my ride was outside. Like, I was like, all right, well, I'm about to go. He like,
damn, like, you leaving already? Like, damn.
I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving. Like, I have a ride. Like, I gotta catch my ride. I gotta go back to school. Like, bye. What the fuck? That little occurrence happened. And, you know, I just continued to, like, I don't want to say continue to fall back. Y'all are probably like, how did you fall back from him if it's months later? I don't know. It's probably like 8-9 months later and you're still in communication with him. And I wasn't really in communication with him. We was not talking. Like, he hit me up on Snapchat one day. I was bored. We exchanged. He seen I was in the towns and we linked. We got our rocks off and we went about our business. And he told me he was single. So I was just like, okay, whatever, F it. Like, my little young mind was just completely disregarding all of the other red flags that he had already shown. But just keep this day in mind, the day where we got the rocks off.
Keep that in mind.
So now it's probably a little bit more time passing. I had eventually met Crazy. When Crazy had me whipped, okay, like, I was not interested in nobody. Like, I did not, like, all of y'all, like, y'all are not him. Like, because Crazy, he was like the first man that did a lot of ish for me. And, you know, as crazy as it sound, ain't no nigga has been able to match what Crazy has done for me. Not that Crazy is some sort of saint or anything, but just him just being just an overall provider. Like, when I tell you, clock it. You know what I'm saying? Crazy was a crazy nigga, okay? And he was fucked up in a lot of ways, but he was definitely the definition of a provider, okay? Yeah. I didn't really care to, you know, engage with anybody else. And who does that specifically mean? That specifically means Messi, right? Let me add too, because then I had to eventually block Messi because he wouldn't stop contacting me, but I'm about to get into it into a second. It was a point where in that little gray area where the rocks off day happened, me and him would have random conversations here and there. Like, he would call my phone here and there. And sometimes I would answer, sometimes I would not, because I'm just like, why is it all of a sudden you want to be on my body? Like, I'm so confused. Like, because when you really had the opportunity to have me, you had a girlfriend, you reconciled with Stally, you did not want me, so why is you on my body now? Like, I'm so confused. It was like one day, like, I remember, like, I was on the bus and me and Messi was on the phone. We wasn't on the phone for that long, and I don't remember the whole ins and outs of the conversation, but he basically, mind you, this is after the whole rocks off thing happened. He basically reveals to me that, oh yeah, him and his girl are back together. How surprising. So why is you on the phone with me, sir? Why is you on the phone with me, a girl that you have had an extracurricular X-rated relations with? Why is you on the phone with me and you and your girls back together? Like, I'm so confused. I'm on the phone asking him, I'm like, okay, so how do you think like it's okay for you to have a girlfriend and you out here on the phone with me, linking up with me? Like, how is like, what are we doing? Like, why is you talking to me right now? Like, shouldn't you be talking to your girl? You over here telling me you back with your girlfriend? Cool. Why is you on the phone with me? Like, what is going on? I don't remember all the exact words, but Messi goes into like this whole thing about like him justifying why he cheats on his girlfriend. Like, he's basically trying to justify to me and explain, like, listen, this is why I cheat and this is why it's okay for me to cheat. Like, do. And I'm just on the phone like, yeah, this is crazy. Like, you're delusional. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I gotta talk to you at a later time. Boop, click. And I never talked to him on the phone ever again after that day, because when it was really giving master manipulator, narcissistic bitch ass motherfucker. Okay, for you to be sitting up here on the phone with me trying to justify and trying to explain to me on why you being a cheater and why you have cheated on your girl and continue to cheat on her time and time again is okay. I will never understand that. I will never co-sign that, and I will never be okay with that. And I will never be the type that will want to just purposely with somebody that has a girlfriend. Like, this man, he literally deceived me and manipulated me over and over and over again. But you know, it was coming to a point where my eyes was finally opening up, and I was just like, Alicia, wrap it up with him. You don't need to continue to keep engaging with him. For what? It came to a point where, like I was telling y'all, I had to wind up blocking Messi's phone number, because at this point now I'm messing with Crazy and Messi keeps calling my phone. So I block his number, right? Now all of a sudden I'm getting calls from a 347 number. Like, granted, his number wasn't a 347 number. I think it was like a 917 or a 929, something like that. And I'm getting calls from like a 347 number. So this was back in the day when I ain't had too many contacts. I ain't had a phone for that long in the world. So I wasn't getting spam calls and a whole bunch of stuff. So if there was a number that was calling my phone and it wasn't saved in my phone, these was them days where I would answer the phone. So I answered the phone and I'm like, hello, bitch, why is it Messi, bitch? Calling me from a whole next number because I blocked his phone number.
Yo, what's up with you? Like, what's up with you? You blocked me?
Girl, click. Get the off of my phone. You're not doing this with me, sir. I am the last person you should be trying to contact off of different phone numbers for sir. I was like, yeah, nah, he's bugged. He's bugged the fuck out. He's bugged the fuck out. He's bugged the. At this point, y'all, I am still I'm still with Crazy, or this is not even still with Crazy. This is beginning stages of me and Crazy like dating each other and everything like that. I think I had told Crazy like, yo, this guy that I used to talk to, he won't stop calling my phone. He won't leave me alone. Da 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 da. Basically the same shit that Crazy eventually did. Like, it's something that I got over these niggas. Like, I know that's right. It's really giving Big Mama, because once I leave, I'm done, and it'd be these niggas, multiple niggas. I can make a list, okay, of niggas that it don't even matter how high, low the trajectory, the relationship, how serious, unserious, if we smash, if we didn't smash. It's that I never even smashed, that acting crazy, doing crazy shit like that, getting blocked and contacting me off of different phone numbers. I'm telling Crazy, I'm like, yeah, this won't leave me alone. Like, I think this is him that keeps calling me off of this phone number. Like, can you say something to him? Like, can you say something to him to get him off my back? Like, Because at this point, it's given, I'm gonna have to change my phone number, because it's like I've already blocked 2 phone numbers, like, and he's coming back with other phone numbers who still contact me. So I need you to say something to him. So sure enough, when this was calling me again, I had Crazy answer the phone, and he was like, yo, like, so you just not trying to talk to me? Like, what's up? Crazy comes on the phone, and Crazy was like,
Yo, nigga, what's up, nigga? Why you keep calling my girl, nigga? Huh, nigga?
I don't even know what Messi was saying, but he wasn't saying a whole bunch of nothing. And, you know, Crazy basically put a little bit of fear in him, but clearly not enough, because all the nigga did was make another phone number. I literally had to change my phone number because of Messi. Can you believe that? Because he wouldn't stop contacting me off of different phone numbers. Okay. It's months later now. Okay. It is like, I don't know. School is basically out. College is out. College usually, or for us, college, or for me, college was out around May. Now, when I had linked up with Messi and had talked to Messi and had the little rocks off night with Messi, that was in winter kind of time frame, and now we're in like summer, like school is out and we're on summer vacation. This is where I find out some piping hot tea, y'all. I think Stally had posted something on her Snapchat, right? Mind you, this is summer, okay? So this is this is the summer after freshman year of college now. Me and Stally, we're quadruple still, but at this point, we're not in the same school anymore. We don't have to see each other in the hallways. We don't have to pass each other up, so we don't speak. Like, the most we do is like each other pictures on Instagram, or comment on each other's Snapchat story, or like a story, whatever was going on at the time, that little minimal engagement thing where you cool, but like not like that. It was a situation like that. She had posted something on her story, like just talking about ninjas, right? She said something about a ninja, like, oh, these ninjas, da 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 da. And I had commented on her story, and I was like, yeah, they're so da da da. Like I had said something basically supporting what she said, and that basically opened Pandora's box. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. Me responding to her story with her basically venting about this turned into her basically venting to me about Messi. Girl, Messi ain't shit, bro. He ain't bro. Stally basically reveals to me, we wind up getting on the phone. Like, that's how tea it is. That's how tea it is. She has said something, like, when I responded to her story and she responded back, she said something like, yeah, probably not her exact words, but she said something like, yeah, you know, I'm talking about Messi because X, Y, and Z had happened with him. And I was like, what? It was something alluding to the fact that they had, like, seriously dated each other. And I was like, girl, we're gonna have to like get on the phone and have a conversation. So we winded up getting on the phone, and Stally reveals to me that the summer before, okay, now this was the summer that we were seniors in high school going into freshmen in college. We're now in the summer where we were freshmen in college going into sophomores in college. Are y'all hearing me, or are y'all following me? Stally reveals to me that summer, the same summer of the graduation party and everything, her and Messi dated. Like, seriously, like boyfriend and girlfriend. Not only that, but Messi took Stally's
V card.
I know you fucking lying, bitch. Bitch, bye.
After you know you fucked her friend. After you know you was fucking on, fucking sucking, touching, fondling her. So So not only does she tell me that he swindled her into a relationship, because she basically was like how he was the one like initiating and coming forward and facilitating all of this, right? So not only did she tell me they winded up being in a relationship not too long after the graduation party, he took her V card, and she tells me that she found out he had another girlfriend.
Oh, now that's how you clear a bitch.
The entire time they were dating. Girl, I was like, nah, he got you too.
Got him.
She was like, huh? Yeah. Maybe if you came at me a little nicer, maybe if you went about the situation a little nicer, I would have felt like I would have owed you the information as well. Watch out with that one. He's a soulless cheater. I was like, girl, like, yeah, like I been knew he had a girlfriend. Like, if I would have known like he was trying to pursue you in that light, I probably would have told you that he had a girlfriend to save yourself some time. But I guess it's something like you clearly had to go through that. Like I been knew that was bad work. Like I been knew he was bad work. He was able to finesse you, so it is what it is, I guess. And she was like, yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, that's basically kind of like what he did to me. I mean, he didn't make me a girlfriend, but I mean, did he ever tell you the extent of our relationship? And she was like, nah, like he didn't tell me. And I was just like, well, if me and you are going to be in communication, I might as well be straight up with you. Like, this is how I met him. This is the first time me and her is ever having like a real conversation regarding Messi, a whole year and some change, a year and a half after the initial confusion and whatever the case may be. So I go into telling her like, listen, this is how I met him. This is how he came at me. And this is what happened. We smashed. Like, I'm sorry to tell you that you basically lost your virginity to my sloppy seconds. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. This was not none of my plan. I didn't plan any of this. And y'all probably like, girl, is he really your sloppy seconds? Or did you get sloppy seconds? Girl, I don't know. Just know he's a messy ass nasty nigga. It don't even matter like who got the sloppy seconds or not. This man is a demon.
Clock it.
Are we seeing what's going on here? Like, are we seeing the common denominator? The common denominator is not me. The common denominator is not Stally in this specific scenario, because we basically kind of started off in one direction and we're ending in another as far as this series. But Messi's a demon walking on earth. Like, let's not get that confused, okay? Because for you to do the things that you've done, you got to be a sick, evil guy. Ugh.
This bitch disgusting.
Like, I would have been pissed off if I would have found some shit like, so I don't know how she was feeling when she found out that me and him smashed, because until me and her had that conversation that day, she did not know that we ever smashed. She thought that, we was just cool because, clearly he lied to her. He should have never even told her we was cool to begin with. I don't know what you did all of that for, Messi, you weird ass. I don't know why you did all of that for. I don't know why, because you're not right in the head, but it's because he's evil and he's sick and he's a demon, and that's what demons do. They do demonic things. She spills all of that tea to me, and I spill my tea back to her. Not only that, she tells me how she found out about the girlfriend. And girl, she better than me, because I was not doing all of this. She basically came to the girlfriend as a woman. Like, she came to her as a woman and was just like, oh, like, I think Mike talked to you, or he messed with you, or whatever the case may be. And to make the long story short, they basically set up like some Love and Hip Hop type shit where Stally and the girlfriend was in communication, because remember, Stally reached out to her, and they set up like a whole luncheon where basically Messi and the girlfriend went out to lunch, and Stally showed up with Buttercup. Oh, so basically they kind of just, you know what I'm saying, caught him red-handed. And I'm like connecting certain dots now. Girl, I'm about to tell you how the dots connect. Just give me a second, right? When Stally tells me, oh yeah, we had this little luncheon, I'm thinking back in like Snapchat history, right? I'm like, She had asked me like, oh yeah, I don't know if you ever remember, like it was a day I was posting X, Y, and Z on my Snapchat. They was posting her and Buttercup, you could tell that they was in the same location, and they was posting stuff on their Snapchat stories that you was kind of just like, what the is going on? But I'm not in communication with them at this time, so I didn't investigate. Stally basically tell me whatever day they was having a whole Snapchat escapade, like months and months and months ago, that was the same day the whole love and hip hop scene happened at the little restaurant where they set that whole thing up. Stally tells me she pulls up with Buttercup. They pull up to the table like, hey, hello, how you doing? Yeah, dummy. And that's how you know Messi is a mess nigga, because the fact that I was able to figure out he had a girlfriend, Stally was able to figure out that he had a girlfriend. It's not that hard to figure out these hoes ain't loyal. This is dirty. Like, it's not that hard to figure it out, sir. So it's like, you need to tighten up your ship. And they pull up to the table, you know, the too stunned to speak, so he just sitting there looking stupid, looking like Boo Boo the fool. And the girlfriend basically gives him an ultimatum. The girlfriend basically tells him like, oh yeah, so it's either you could stay at this table and sit with me, or you could get up and you could just leave with her. So choose what you want to do. And he chose, and he decided to stay at the table with the girlfriend and not Stally. It's like, sir, what did you even like reignite stuff with Stally for? And this is why I'm saying he's a demon, because I really feel like you relit the flame with her so that you can cause some chaos and confusion between me and her, because you knew the history. I feel like you knew me before you approached me. You and her, like, do y'all see how all of this just played out? I don't want to say like we was friends again, but we was cool again, to the point where we could have definitely, the relationship could have been rebuilt, and we was cool, okay? Like, we was not speaking on the phone every day, every other day, but we would chit chat with each other here and there. Like, honestly, it was really giving trauma bond, because we both got some type of trauma from the same trifling ass man. So it was kind of just like, let's just band together, because this man had both of us effed up. And y'all, why I forget to mention, very pivotal, crucial part, we have figured out that the same day that the love and hip hop escapade happened was the same day Messi hit me up talking about link, and I pulled up on him and we did a wham bam thank you man. That was all the same day. Like, y'all, don't ask me how we figured it out that was the same day, but we literally figured it out that was the same exact day. Y'all see how dirty and demonic this man is? You literally went out to lunch with your girl. Your other girl pulled up on you. They exposed you. After that little luncheon, I don't know if he was put on timeout from the OG GF. And then after that, you call my phone to get some punani. Okay. We had a few link ups here and there. Mind you, this is in the college era now at this point. It's crazy that out of that, me and her are cool. And I say that cool very lightly, because I don't even really feel like, I feel like we was cool because maybe we felt like that's what we needed to do. But I don't feel like, looking back on it, we didn't even need to be cool, because I'm about to get into it right now. We're cool to the point where when I have first started doing makeup, like when I have first started figuring out like, okay, that's, you know, something that I kind of want to do with my life, do makeup on other people. Sally was one of the first people makeup I did. Like, she probably was like the 4th or 5th person, and I used her as a model. I had asked her like, oh yeah, can I use you as a model for makeup? And she was down. She pulled up, she got her little makeup done 2 times. Actually 2 times she pulled up on me and got, you know, her little makeup done or whatever from me. We kikied it up. We probably, you know what I'm saying, like, we was cool. And I forgot to mention as well, want to make clear, like, this is over the course of a few years now after high school. At this point, I feel like we both have moved on from Messi. I've dated people, been in a relationship. She was in a relationship. And through all of this, Messi is still stalking my social media. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was probably stalking her in some way, like hitting her up. I think she was still talking to him from time to time. But me, I completely blocked him, X'd him out. And this man stalks my social media till this day. And there's other little details in between, but I'm not even trying to go through all of those details right now. I'm really just trying to wrap up the series and wrap up the story. Probably like one of the last times I hung out with her for real, I don't know, I want to say was probably like in 2020. So that's like 5 years ago. Megan Thee Stallion, that's when she like first, around like when she first started popping off. It had to been like 2019, 2020. She had some type of, y'all know how Megan Thee Stallion into like, oh, drive the boat, the Hennessy, Douce, all that stuff. Yeah, it was in that era. I don't think that was like, was that the last time we hung out? I don't even know, girl. It's like so much time that has flown by at this point. I can't even keep up. But yeah, I think that was one of the last times we was actually around each other for real. It was like even then, like specifically at that event, which could, I don't know, like could that be a whole other separate story time? Like I don't feel like it needs to be a whole separate story time, honestly. We're just gonna fit it in here what we can. Basically Megan Thee Stallion was having some type of event with Douce or whatever, and it was like a free like party for her fans to get into. But girl, we did not get in, okay? I'm not gonna get into all the details. And you know, just some handy dandy receipts for y'all, just in case somebody's saying I'm lying. But just know, she had like 2 of her other friends going, and I had one of my friends from college with me. So me and my friend from college, we had met her like by her house, and we had all went to the event together. And when we was there, we was in the line waiting to go in, but you know, the line was so long, it was so many people there, like it was a bigger turnout than expected. Again, this is when Megan, like her career first started. So we wasn't really expecting that many people to be there, but she was clearly bigger than what we thought she was, because, or from the last time, because she had a meet and greet in New York a couple weeks before, like this little Douce Hennessy party that Stally had actually went to, and she actually winded up meeting her, driving the boat and everything. It was like a smaller type of thing, like it wasn't that many people there, but I guess her reach grew only within a few weeks. Okay, I'm just pointing out stuff to y'all that I noticed, right? Okay, so we're in the line waiting to get in the spot, and it's a girl from our high school. I guess she had seen that we was there, because I don't know if I posted on my story or Stally had posted that, oh yeah, we're about to meet Megan Thee Stallion, but it was a girl from our high school. She had DM'd me on Instagram, and she was like, oh, where you at, And I was like, oh shit, such and such just DM me. Let me DM her back and tell her where we at. And as I'm and mind you, this is one of the prime girls that Stally would talk ish about in high school. As I'm going to go message the girl back, like, oh girl, we over here, we by Stally stops me, and she's like,
No. Don't tell her anything. Don't tell.
And I'm just like, why? Like, she cool. Like, what's the problem? Like, I don't understand. Like, what the. So I'm just like, okay. So in that moment, I didn't say anything, because I'm just like, all right, I'm with her. If she got some type of beef or something I don't know about with this girl, but the whole time it wasn't no beef. She just felt like the girl was like annoying or whatever. Like, again, this was a girl that she would talk about for no reason in high school. So there was that. Not only that, it was a certain point where it was a whole bunch of chaos and stuff going on. And I had lost my friend that I had came with. I know that the friend that I had came with, she had even friends that was pulling up to the event and trying to go into the event as well. But it was a certain point that I had lost her, and it's me, Sally, and her little 2 friends. And they're basically like, oh yeah, we're about to go to this restaurant. We're probably going to walk over there. It was probably like a 20-minute walk from where we was at, but we New Yorkers, so we do things like that. We walk. And I was basically telling her like, oh, like, I kind of want to wait to find my friend and make sure that she's good before I just go off with y'all to a restaurant. And when I had told her that, it's like it was giving bombastic side eye. It was giving like she was feeling some type of way that I did not leave when she wanted me to leave. And it was just like, baby girl, this not high school no more. This not high school no more. You definitely not running me in college days, baby. That's not happening. So if I told you I'm waiting to find my friend that I came here with before I leave out and go to a restaurant with y'all, then that's what I'm gonna do. You got your 2 little motherfucking friends. Go to the fucking restaurant. What the? I definitely sensed that the energy was a little weird after I told her I was waiting for my friend, but I was just like, F it, like, she just gonna have to deal with it. It is what it is. I really don't care. Once I found my friend, like, we agreed to go our separate ways, and then I had finally like linked her at whatever restaurant they was at, and you know, off the walk-in, the energy just was not, it was something off about the energy in the air. Like, I don't know if I was being talked about before I got there. I really don't know. But, you know, when I get in, like, everyone's being nice and respectful, but, like, the energy is off. And then I had even asked Sally, like, oh, like, you know, would you mind taking some photos of me? And girl, them photos came out so bad. Mind you, this is a person who is photogenic, knows how to, quote unquote, be a photographer, and knows how to be the person on the other end to where they know they pictures is supposed to look a certain type of way. All right, here's like the flicks and stuff so y'all can see what I was looking like. If y'all see whatever y'all see, whatever y'all see. But I just personally feel like she wasn't capturing me at the most flattering angles. Remember I told y'all she got some height on me. So you know how when you're supposed to be taking your pictures of your friends, like you're supposed to crouch down a little bit. You're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Adjust your height to the angles. Like she just had the phone in front of her and was just snap, 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 snap. First of all, it was given like she wasn't even in the mood for real. Like she did not want to take my photos. Like mind you, I've been talking about photos the whole night because I had on a cute little outfit, been talking about photos, been talking. Sis kind of had like a little attitude about trying to take my flicks. So I was just like, okay. And then, you know, the attitude coupled with the photos just looking horrendous, you know what I'm saying? After that little occurrence, and no, actually, I think the last time I was ever really around her for real was when I did her makeup for the second time, because this little Megan Thee Stallion thing, I really feel like it was before the pandemic hit. And when I did her makeup the second time, that was after the pandemic. Even then, I'm thinking stuff is all good between us. Like, it's crazy how this relationship, how this friendship essentially played out. Even after all of that, I'm thinking we're still good, because especially considering like I did her makeup in the whole pandemic time frame, and even then like I made sure she had like a little ride to get home. Like I made sure she was accommodated, everything. I'm thinking we cool. I'm thinking it's just all good, but it really wasn't for real. Because when was the pandemic? 2020, right? At this point we have been out of high school for a few years. 2020 passes, it's 2021. When I had did her makeup, that was like, and I'm over here saying the P word. I'm supposed to be saying scamdemic or something. So in the scamdemic, right, when I had did her makeup, it was probably like summer time, around that time. And after I had did her makeup, it was like a couple months that had went by and we didn't speak. And then I had slowly realized I did not see her on social media, like at all. Like I did not see her on social media. I hadn't heard from her text message wise, like nothing. It was kind of giving radio silence.
Like, was you silenced or was you silenced?
I'm not tripping because I'm over here living my own life. Yes, we was cool, but we did not go back to what we were freshman, sophomore, junior year of high school. We never, ever went back to that. Even though the relationship never went back to that, we were still cool to where, and we were still in a space to where, you know, like when you was younger, sending people happy birthday messages was a thing for whatever reason. Yeah. When my birthday rolled around, she would wish me a happy birthday. When her birthday rolled around, I would wish her a happy birthday. It's 2021. Her birthday, I'm not going to say the exact month, but her birthday is within, I want to say her birthday is within like the first quarter of the year. So it was definitely in winter-ish kind of situation, okay? Her birthday rolled around and I had completely forgot it was her birthday, but I had remembered probably like a few days after her birthday that it was her birthday. And I don't know where the text message is, but I don't see it here anymore. I don't know why it's not here, but okay. I think I had text her like, hey ma'am, are you alive? And I not usually, but I would say that to people, hey, are you alive? If I haven't like heard from them in a minute, or like if I texted them a whole 2 weeks ago and I still haven't heard back from them, like, are you alive? Are you good? Like, hello? And I was like, hey, like, happy birthday. No response. Mind you, this is a few days after her birthday. No response. I didn't think much of it. Let's just keep that in mind. I did not think much of the fact that this girl kind of basically went radio silent on me. I have not heard from her and I have not seen her on social media. And now I wish her a happy birthday and I don't hear back. It is literally 2 months later, okay? After I wished Stally a happy birthday and did not hear nothing back. Again, I wasn't feeling no kind of way because something in my spirit told me she was alive anyway. So I wasn't really tripping. I'm like, if she would have passed away or something, like I would have seen, like somebody would have been posted that she passed away and when her funeral was, everything. So something in my spirit telling me like the girl is okay. Like I'm gonna hear from her when I hear from her. Like I ain't tripping. I'm over here living my life. I have my little job. I was making my shmoney. I was conjuring up the idea to move out of my mama house and move out of state. You know what I'm saying? So I was living my own life at this point. Was not worried about Stally at all and whatever she had going on. Let's just be clear. Stally texts me back 2 months later, after her birthday, or after the belated birthday, because it was a belated birthday message. And I'll put it on the screen. And again, I really don't know where's the text message that said that showed that I texted her and said happy birthday. I don't know if I deleted it or what happened. But she texts me back and she says,
hey bro, sorry, it's been dumb long, LMFAO. Don't hate me, but I blocked you on IG because I thought you was an informant, but I was wrong. LMFAO.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that? Bitch,
I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. Like, informant.
Huh?
Bitch, what? Bitch, what is you talking about, bitch? What are you talking about, bitch? Informant for who? Informant for what? That's why you texted me this dumbass shit talking about some, I thought you was an informant, but I was wrong. Ain't shit funny, but you're the clown. You're the clowniest clown of the clowns. Your red nose is so big and bright. You look goofy. You sound goofy. You look goofy. Like that was goofy, Stally. That was very goofy of you to text me. I would have rather you just stayed silent and never said anything to me ever again in your life again, because when I tell y'all I was so confused as for why she sent me that message. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like I said, that was 2021. We're in 2025. I have yet to respond. All I just read the message and I was just like, girl, okay, girl. Like, the only thing me and you have in common is Messi in high school.
Clock it.
We've been out of high school for 5 years. At that point, we was at high school for 5 years. So who could I be informing, and what would I be informing them of? Because even though we was cool, I did not know her business for real. To my knowledge, I did not know her business for real. We might have been cool, but I did not know her business. Like, she told me surface level stuff about her life. Like, again, we never got back to where we was freshman, sophomore, and junior year of high school. So who I could be an informant to and what I could be informing them of of you, I really don't know, baby. That's you. You really just exposed yourself. You really just exposed yourself again for continuously being a fake ass, weird ass hoe. Like that's really it. It's like, girl, that's the stuff that you do. You probably got information on me. You think you got information on me, and you're really the one that's probably an informant regarding information about me to other people. I don't know, but you figured out you was wrong. Stand in that. Cause I don't have nothing to say to you other than this story time, other than this series. That's my response to that message from 2021. This series.
Now that's how you clear a bitch.
And just know it's a $sign behind every video, Stally. So I'm definitely not speaking on you for free 99.
Clock it.
And yeah, class, that's that series. The series is done. That's that story time. We got 4 episodes. I don't know what this final part is going to be titled. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to help me with that. Okay. I have not spoken to Stally ever again. We're not in communication. We're not friends, and we probably will never be friends, and we'll probably never see each other ever again in life. And I am 110 million 93% okay with that. I am tired. I'm sure this video is long, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you made it to the end of this video, put this emoji on the screen. Please do not forget to give the video a big like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next story time. Love y'all so much. Later.